Hello, Cancer, and welcome to Indigo Rising Tarot. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I hope you're having a great day. This will be your weekly reading for the week of February 9th through the 15th. And during that time, we'll have a waxing gibbous, which can be a really good time for, kind of executing work and things that you're working on, making adjustments. And then we'll have the full moon energy on the 12th. And that can be, a little bit more heightened emotions and maybe a little more overwhelmed and anxious. It might be a little snappy, irritable, kind of changes in your sleeping patterns. So just kind of, keep that in mind when we approach the full moon and just kind of breathe through that. And then we'll move into that waning gibbous energy, which is definitely a little more calming. So this will be an intuitive reading for energies that you may or may not encounter this week. So, of course, please keep that in mind and take what resonates and leave what doesn't for someone else. All right, Cancer, your overall message for this reading: prosperity lies ahead. All right, let's see what the Cancer Collective has going on with some prosperity. Sounds good to me. As I'm shuffling the tarot, I would like to remind you to get out in nature a little bit this week. Maybe take a walk in the woods or a park, or find an area that has a really lovely view and just take the time to really stop and connect with the miracle of nature. Maybe listen to water, if you have the ocean around or a creek, lake. Just close your eyes and just really, really connect and enjoy that this week. Just my little reminder for the week. All right, Cancer, for February 9th through the 15th, prosperity lies ahead. Let's see what you guys have going on. All right, your overall present energy is temperance. So feeling very balanced, feeling just in a really good place where your emotional world is kind of balancing with your material world. This is just, I love the energy of this card. Just this is feeling fulfilled. This is, like you're in a place where you've accomplished some things. It's just, things are just flowing very well for you right now. And your current situation is the Seven of Swords. So you may be in an area where you've got this flow, but you're also working on something that's causing you to be a little bit cunning and crafty, and especially with your thoughts and your ideas and your messaging. So something to think about here as you move through your week. At the root of your situation is the Eight of Cups here. So kind of moving towards a better future. You've got support here at your back, and you're moving forward with whatever plans and things that you've been thinking about, which is awesome. In your recent past, is you're coming out of a place of just really enjoying the fruits of your labor, really feeling like you're in a really good energy. So all in all, looking pretty good. And we'll see about this prosperity here. What's on your mind is a celebration. So could be that you've got something coming up that you're planning. And this doesn't have to be a personal celebration. This could be some sort of work celebration. If it's celebrating some goal that you've achieved at work. We've got this prosperity lies ahead card here at the header of this reading. And, it could be that you've just accomplished some big goal. Maybe you're on a team and you guys have just accomplished something or had a very successful, outing or a successful event that you've put on, and you're going to take some time to celebrate that. So could be. And just ahead of you is maybe a little bit of letdown after you do that thing. And sometimes when it comes to celebrating something that you've been working on, it's kind of the pinnacle of it. And yeah, there is a little bit of that letdown, a little bit of, oh, well, now that project's over and it was so much fun to do. And I really enjoyed the people I had around me. And now, we're regrouping for this other project. And it's a little bit of a letdown because now there's a change in routine, a change in the focus. There might be even a change in the people around you. And it looks like you really did enjoy whatever it was that whatever you've been working on, and that you're kind of in that celebratory mode. But now looking towards the future a little bit, it's like, I'm kind of getting this, oh, back to the drawing board, so, so just kind of work through that. That's kind of hard. It is just a kind of a change in routine. And that's what happens. It's life. You got to kind of go on about that. All right. In your advice position, I'm going to call this five of wands here, the star so far this week. I feel like, maybe the last couple of readings. And yeah, so your advice is to kind of hold your ground here when it comes to debating and difference of opinion. So when this card is in your advice position, that's what it just hold your ground and speak your mind. If there's some debate or some issues that are coming up, it doesn't have to be, all in all fighting. It could be, again, just healthy debate. So, but the message here is definitely hold your ground when it comes to anything like that that's going to come up for you this week. What's beyond your control is your stability. So, and this is your material stability, but in this kind of situation, this could also just be your mental stability. And now I'm seeing two fours here on the table. So, you may want to look up the number 44, see if that means anything to you. It very well could. See if we have another one pop out here too before we go. Secret desire, what you're trying to avoid is kind of going within. Are you avoiding using your intuition, or is it your secret desire to really listen to yourself? So that might be something that you need to ask yourself this week. Are you trying to avoid going within when it comes to whatever the situation? And again, I'm not this could be something that's like this is one of those readings where it's like it's a template over some part of your life. This could be your personal life, could be a relationship, this could be work related, this could be some hobby or some other group that you're involved with. I mean, it looks like there are other people in the situation here. So, but it's not one of those super specific, that it's super specific to one area of your life. But you do need to ask yourself, are you trying to call on your intuition and your inner knowing and your inner wisdom to get through this, or is that something that you avoid? And that's just a question that you do need to ask yourself this week. In your final outcome is it looks like you're going to have a happy week. You've got some ups and downs here when it comes to this kind of this guy, that there looks like there's some sort of disappointment that's not huge, but it's just because there's a change afoot. There's a change happening. And again, it just could be in some situation where you've kind of gotten used to how things are and there's a little change, and it's a little sad, but you're going to move through that and get to a happier place, which is awesome. What's being hidden from you this week is, yeah, this I was looking, these two cards kind of remind me of each other. This is definitely dissatisfaction. I mean, this pushes it into, a little more sadness and grief. So, so this kind of this general dissatisfaction that's hidden from you because you've kind of moved it into, I'm just really going to feel the sadness. I'm going to feel the sadness of whatever this change is, and you're going to get through it. You're going to get through it. By the end of the week, you're going to be feeling good about everything. So, all right, let's get a final word here from the Soul Oracle deck. Final message here for Cancer, February 9 through 15. Final message here. Make a plan. So, prosperity lies ahead. Make a plan. And yeah, I just feel like you've got this little bit of a disappointment. This could be just a little bit of a bump in the road, and it could be, it could you've got to hold your ground. You've got to hold your ground when it comes to, if you're setting up some new system or something else that's coming in the future, you've got the wisdom inside to know what it is. You've got the stability, and you're going to end up in a better place because of it. But definitely, make a plan and just kind of know how you're progressing through, and work through a little bit of that sadness, which doesn't seem to be, again, it looks like just a little bit of a blip. So Cancer, I really hope there was something in this reading that you can take away and use this week. I know this seemed very general, but just wasn't super specific this week on an area, um, which happens sometimes. Again, tarot is a template. You can kind of apply these to different areas of your life. But it looks like kind of, not the worst week of your life, and, kind of some emotional, maybe ups and downs. So, if you'd like to share, of course, you can leave me a comment. Let me know what you guys are going through out there. That does help me connect with you, and kind of clarifies the readings a little bit for me. It's interesting to read for a collective like this. I'm not getting the feedback that I get when I read for someone in person. So it's nice to get some sort of feedback like that. Excuse me, to let me know that I'm kind of on track, and what you guys are going through out there. Also, I do post every week, so come back next week. We'll see if this situation continues on or if there's something totally new here for you. And also, if you enjoy my reading style, if you would like and subscribe, I would really appreciate that. It helps my channel and it does help you find me next week. So, thank you so much, Cancer. And I hope you have an awesome week, and we'll see you next time. Bye bye.